Trainwreck is, of course, the movie that was playing last week when John Russell Hauser started shooting at a Lafayette, Louisiana theater, killing 2 young women whose funerals were today. And joining me now is Colin Quinn, the author of the coloring book, A Comedian Solves Race Relations in America. I never thought I would be talking to you about something that was so horrific, right?
Yeah.
Because you were in the movie. What did you think when you heard about it? Because Amy Schumer tweeted about it, saying that her heart went out, and so did Joe.
Yeah, of course, yeah. And they should have. I mean, it was brutal, you know. It's so sad because it is one of those movies that you just feel like the good energy of everybody coming to see it. Like groups of girls came together and just thinking about this.
What's wrong here when it comes? He's 59 years old, hospitalized for psychiatric care at one point. He seemed despondent. He was denied a concealed carry permit. So what is happening in our society, in your estimation, for this guy, who was able to legally buy this gun at a pawn shop?
I mean, obviously, there's, you know what I mean? It's crazy that there's still. I mean, I believe people should be able to own guns, by the way. But you know, there's no background check. That there's no waiting period. It's crazy. It's psychotic.
You would think. I think people thought there would be some sort of difference, and this is to do with the Second Amendment. Not that people are against the Second Amendment, but there would be some sort of changes after 20 kids died in the school, and then you have. So what's happening? Why no changes? Why do you think this one will make a difference?
Because everybody in this country, on every issue, not just guns, everybody in this country is so dumb that all they say is slippery slope for everything. It's a country of brainwashed people on the left and right. They go, that's a slippery slope for everything. Instead of taking issues as they are, they look to the future. They're all lawyers. A country full of lawyers and psychiatrists that have decided if that happens, this is going to happen, and it's part of a bigger picture instead of taking each thing as an actual thing.
Is it a believe what you want to believe sort of thing?
Oh, my God, yeah. You see it every day. I mean, you know.
How so?
Well, I mean, you see it just in the people saying, look, Don, you have to be like, you have to believe this, this, and this. Because of who you are. You believe on this. This is how you have to believe on every issue. Same. That's how people can't conceive if you have opinions that are not part of whatever the party line is, whatever party it is.
Right.
It's pathetic.
Yeah.
It's idiotic.
You know, you and I spoke about political correctness run amok in this country. Some people think that some of the movie's jokes are a little bit racist.
Oh, right.
And your response to that?
I mean, you know, look, if they're gonna attack this movie for being racist, I mean, you know, there's a couple of racial jokes in there, whether or not they're great or not. You know what I mean? It's like, but being racist is like, you know, the term gets thrown around a lot lately.
So where does that come from, though? Because I mean, you know, I used to watch movies where people didn't care so much if you saw History of the World, if you saw, you know, you could not. Do you think you can make Blazing Saddles these days?
No. Nobody could make it.
And how funny was that movie?
Even a black director couldn't make that movie.
Yes. Yeah. He would probably be lambasted by African Americans, by anyone else, right? Than a white director.
Yeah. No, everybody's just. It's just. I mean, it's partly online, but it's partly people. There's just enough. It's almost like tyranny of the mob. So just enough people online that are like, hey, that's offensive. And then if you don't join in, people are like, hey, what's wrong with you? Why aren't you agreeing? You're like, well, I see it in the new one. They're like, no, that's not enough. Yeah. That's not 140 characters. Get it, you know.
Do you remember? No, yeah?
Yes.
You know exactly what that was about.
Yeah, Malachi. Yeah, and Cleavon Little. First of all, who's funnier than Cleavon Little?
Cleavon Little in Blazing Saddles.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.